If we can give Stephanie, or Steph, a warm welcome, please. We've got half an hour. Thank you, Steph.
Good morning. Are we live? We are live. I'm going to put my glasses on while I say hello, so I can see who I'm talking to, and then I should take them off so I don't have to look at you. Right, first of all, I probably should plug this in. Are we good to plug in? Oh, it worked. But I know it made a noise, but I'm actually quite pleased about that because the last time I was here, my pickup failed, and Simon had to creep in during my song with an extra microphone so that you could hear my guitar. So I'm all reconnected with the world now. It's actually almost a relief not to have to follow Roller Boy. I'm not quite sure what he was going to do, but I'm sure it would have been interesting. Anyway, what I'm going to do is, although it's nearly St. Patrick's Day, I'm generally not doing Irish songs because Alex and Mary and Aidan and Trevor are doing pretty much all Irish songs. And they very kindly sent me their set list so that we could avoid any sort of conflict. So I will get on with my not Irish songs. What does it say on my list? I'm going to have to take the glasses off now to read my list. So you are now a comfortable blur. Right. So the first song is an old favourite of mine. It was a posthumous hit for Jim Croce after he was killed in a plane crash, released in 1974. And it's I'll Have to Say I Love You in a Song. Well, I know that it's kind of late. I hope I didn't wake you, but what I've got to say can't wait. I know you'd understand. Every time I tried to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. Yeah, I know that it's kind of strange, but every time I'm near you, I just run out of things to say. I know you'd understand. Every time I try to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. Every time the time was right, all the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. Yeah, I know that it's kind of late. I hope I didn't wake you, but there's something that I've just got to say. time I tried to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. Thank you very much. Now, I said I wasn't doing Irish songs, but I always hear this song with an Irish accent. It was a big hit for Frankie Valli in 1953. Elvis covered it later, but the version I always remember is The Bachelors in 1962. I believe. I believe for every drop of rain that falls, a flower grows. I believe that somewhere in the darkest night a candle glows. I believe for everyone who goes astray, someone will come to show the way. I believe, I believe, I believe above a storm the smallest prayer can still be heard. I believe that someone in the great somewhere hears every word. Every time I hear a newborn baby cry, or touch a leaf, or see the sky, then I know why I believe. I believe above a storm the smallest prayer can still be heard. I believe that someone in the great somewhere hears every word. Every time I hear a newborn baby cry, or touch a leaf, or see the sky, then I know why I believe. Every time I hear a newborn baby cry, or touch a leaf, or see the sky, then I know why I believe. Something a little bit less solemn now. This is probably the only song in the set which is actually originally Irish. The Dubliners have recorded it, and Ruby Murray, people like that, way back. But I heard it, in fact the only time I've actually heard it anywhere was in the extraordinarily Irish Hollywood movie, The Quiet Man, with John Wayne and Maureen O'Hara, and some very good fighting, and what we would now consider to be domestic abuse. Great film. It has a chorus, so you can join in. The chorus changes slightly here and there, but it follows what's happening in the verse, so you'll get it. And did it say 3? No, it doesn't say 3. It says 5. Okay, 5. Bit 5. I'll start with the chorus so that you get the general idea. As I went out one morning, it being the month of May, a farmer... That's not the chorus. I'll come to the chorus. Oh, no, I won't. I'll start again. The humour is on me now, the humour is on me now. I will and I must get married, for the humour is on me now. As I went out one morning, it being the month of May, a farmer and his daughter I spied along the way. And the daughter sat down quite calmly to the milking of her cow, saying, I will and I must get married, for the humour is on me now. The humour is on me now, the humour is on me now. I will and I must get married, for the humour is on me now. Oh, hush, my foolish daughter, and hold your simple tongue. You're better free and single and happy while you're young. But the daughter shrugged her shoulders at the milking of her cow, saying, I will and I must be married, for the humour is on me now. The humour is on me now, the humour is on me now. I will and I must be married, for the humour is on me now. And who are you to turn to me that married young yourself, and took my darling mother for off the single shelf? Now, daughter dear, go easy and milk your patient cow, for a man may have his humours, but the humour is off me now. The humour is off me now, the humour is off me now. A man may have his humours, but the humour is off me now. Indeed, I'll tell my mother the awful things you say. Indeed, I'll tell my mother this very blessed day. Oh, daughter, have a heart, dear, you'll start a fearful row. So I will unless I get married, for the humour is on me now. The humour is on me now, the humour is on me now. So I will unless I get married, for the humour is on me now. Well, if you must be married, then who's to be the man? And quick the daughter answered, there's William, James and John, a carpenter, a tailor, and a man to milk the cow. For I will and I must be married, for the humour is on me now. The humour is on me now, the humour is on me now. I will and I must be married, for the humour is on me now. Well, a carpenter's a sharp man and a tailor's hard to face, with his legs across the table and his threads about the place. I fear John's an awful tyrant and never likes a row, but I will and I must be married, for the humour is on me now. The humour is on me now, the humour is on me now. I will and I must be married, for the humour is on me now. So at length the daughter married, and she married well-to-do. She loved her darling husband for a month, a year or two. But John was all the tyrant, and soon she rued her vow, saying, I'm sorry that ever I married, for the humour is off me now. The humour is off me now, the humour is off me now. I'm sorry that ever I married, for the humour is off me now. The humour is off me now. The humour is off me now. I'm sorry that ever I married, for the humour is off me now. Thank you, good joining in. There'll be a chance for some more in a bit. Right, another song that isn't Irish but has an Irish accent. This was written by an Englishman, Frank Cordell, in 1969 for the movie of the same name, Ring of Bright Water. But it was recorded, it was set in Scotland, but recorded very nicely by the very Irish Val Doonican. Sometimes I become Irish while singing it. always remember on the television, sitting in his rocking chair, in the hand-knitted sweaters that people used to send in for him, looking like we'd all just dropped into his house for a cup of tea. Something that all of us who sit up here making a spectacle of ourselves can only aspire to that level of relaxation. Anyway. Where sun and wind play on a ring of bright water, that's where my heartland will be. The deer on the hill in the first snows of winter, gulls in the sky running free. I wandered away, I wandered away from the dark, crowded city, leaving my old life behind, and came to a place where a ring of bright water dazzled the care from my mind. So I live with the wonder of the sky and the sea, and I'll always remember who revealed them. You are gone with your whirlpools of laughter, racing me down to the sea. But I'll always smile when a ring of bright water echoes your laughter to me. But you know you are gone with your whirlpools of laughter, racing me down to the sea. But I'll always smile when a ring of bright water echoes your laughter to me. Echoes your laughter to me. Now this one there's absolutely no Irish connection here whatsoever. This is a very British song, although the music was written by Manning Sherwin, who's American. The writer was Eric Matchfitz, an English writer, entertainer, lyricist. And it was released in 1939, just before Second World War. And I always think of it as the sort of last gasp of old-fashioned romance before the lights went out. And there is a line that keeps on coming round, which I shall expect you to join in on. A nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. When two lovers meet in Mayfair, so the legends tell, songs songbirds sing. Winter turns to spring. Every winding street in Mayfair falls beneath the spell. I know such enchantment can be, for it happened one evening to me. That certain night, the night we met, there was magic abroad in the air. There were angels dining at the Ritz, and a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. I may be right, I may be wrong, but I'm perfectly willing to swear that when you turned and smiled at me, a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. The moon that lingered over London town, poor puzzled moon, he wore a frown. How could he know we two were so in love? The whole damn world seemed upside down. The streets of town were paved with stars. It was such a romantic affair. And as we kissed and said goodnight, a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. How strange it was, how sweet and strange. There was never a dream to compare with that crazy, hazy night we met, when a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. This heart of mine beat loud and fast, like the merry-go-round at the fair, for we were dancing cheek to cheek, and a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. When dawn came stealing up in gold and blue to interrupt our rendezvous, I still remember how we smiled and said, was that a dream or was it true? Our homeward step was just as light as the tap dancing feet of a star, and like an echo far away, a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. I know 'cause I was there that night in Berkeley Square. Thank you. I could hear you joining in there. This is always good. Right, this is the last one, and this is specially for Alan. He requested this one after hearing me doing it somewhere. Some of you have heard it before. It's, I'm sure you're all familiar with Dolly Parton's song Jolene. You now have to imagine that I am Jolene, the flame-haired temptress. Take your glasses off, it might be easier. This is what Jolene might have replied to Dolly. And the chorus is simple enough that you should be able to pick that up if you want to join along. And I'll do the chorus first for that purpose. I will actually start with the chorus this time. She says, right. Dolly, 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 I'm telling you that I don't want your man. Dolly, 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 I wouldn't take him even though I can. You think because I look the part that I am just a shameless tart, but it's not me who'll break your heart, Dolly. You think because he calls my name I must be the one to blame. He'll only get me in his dreams, Dolly. Sure, your man's given me the eye, takes off his ring and tells those lies, but I can spot a cheating guy, Dolly. He comes on like he's such a catch. If I caught him, I'd fling him back. I wouldn't touch him with a stick, Dolly. Dolly, 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 I'm telling you that I don't want your man. Dolly, 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 I wouldn't take him even though I can. Now if your man had any sense, he would be thanking Providence that someone loves his sorry ass Dolly. But he thinks he can have his cake and eat it well. That's his mistake. I don't want the lying snake, Dolly. You say you'll never love again, but this man only brings you pain. He'll rob you of your peace of mind, Dolly. If it's true love you're looking for, fidelity forevermore, I recommend a Labrador, Dolly. Dolly, 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 I'm telling you that I don't want your man. Dolly, 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 I wouldn't take him even though I can. Trade your man for man's best friend, Dolly. Change the locks and get a dog, Dolly. Don't blame me. Thank you very much.
Put your hands together again, please, for the band with no name, which is, we'll name them all later anyway. So we're going for a whole hour now, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, let's do it.
Thank you.
Okay, so first of all, we're going to do the first song, so you can get the sound sorted out, just balanced up in that, I suppose. So this one's called Roswell Fair by Bill Staines. Ready, guys? Oh, the night was clear and the stars were shining. Then the moon came up, it was quiet in the sky. People gathered around when the bands were tuning. I can hear them now, they coming through the ride. You were dressed in blue and you looked so lovely, just a gentle flower of a small town girl. You took my hand as we stepped to the music with a simple smile. You became my world, and we danced all night to the fiddle and the banjo, their drifting tunes seemed to fill the air. So long ago, I can still remember how we fell in love at the Roswell Fair. So here's a song for all you lovers. Here's a tune they all can choose. We dance all night to the fiddle and the banjo, the way we did at the Roswell Fair. And we danced all night to the fiddle and the banjo, their drifting tunes to fill the air. So long ago, I can still remember how we fell in love at the Roswell Fair. And we danced all night to the fiddle and the banjo, their drifting tunes seemed to fill the air. So long ago, I can still remember how we fell in love at the Roswell Fair. How we fell in love at the Roswell Fair. Okay, well, the sound sounded lovely to me. Is that okay? Is it all right your end? So here's another Irish song. We're doing all this because it's St. Patrick's night soon, next week. So it's the only chance we'll get to do this. So this is by the Wolf Tones. It's called Flight of the Arrows.
Right.
Take it away, maybe.
Thank you. Sorry. Sorry. Can I do that again?
No. Yes, please. I can hear the bells of Dublin in this lonely waiting room, and the paper boys are singing in the rain. Not too long before we took to the airport and the noise to get on board the transatlantic plane. We got nothing left to stay for. We had nowhere to stay, and there isn't anywhere for us to go. So farewell. We're not going to join the cowboys usually. We got planes and we got fishing. We got education too. But we just can't throw away these precious things. So we walk the streets of London and the streets of Baltimore, and we meet at night in several Boston bars. We're the leaders of the future, but we're far away from home, and we dream of you beneath the Irish star. And we dream of you beneath the Irish star. So, this next song, I'm sure you all know, and you've got to make a lot of noise with this one if you can. I'm on 5, Aidan.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Thank goodness.
Fare thee well to you, my own true love. There were many fare thee well. I am bound away for California. It's a place I know so well. So fare thee well, my own true love. When I return united we will be. There's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of you. I have sailed with Burgess once before, and I think I know him well. If a man's a sailor, he will get along. If not, then he shouldn't have. So very well, my own true love. When I return, I think we will be, oh, we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of you. Farewell to lower down Frederick Street and St. Terrace and Park Lane. I am bound away for to leave you, and I'll never see you again. So very well, my own true love. When I return, I think we will be, we will be. Not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of you. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of you. To see that she's getting past notes here. Was that a phone number?
This is Alex and his amazing Technicolor waistcoat. Socks, yes. I did actually.
I thought he wanted my phone number.
When we were rehearsing the other day, Trevor had some lovely socks on with guitars, and I said to Alex, have you got any? And he said yes, so he's got them on as well.
Is he? Let me see.
No, I'm not guitared up today.
Give him back.
I think I've got a flight of earls on me.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the bit where I'm going to hand over to one of our band members here to introduce his song that he's going to sing. Trevor.
Thank you very much. Yes, hello. This good afternoon, good evening, good morning. All out of sorts. Back in the day, the old sea salts who have been around and seen it all wanted to give the youngsters a little bit of advice, and this is a song which tells a story and then gives some advice. When first I landed in Liverpool, I went upon a spree. Me money, alas, I spent it fast, got as drunk could be. And when me money was all gone, it was then that I wanted more. But a man must be blind for to make up his mind to go to sea once more. Once more, boys, once more, go to sea once more. But a man must be blind for to make up his mind to go to sea once more. That's the chorus. I spent the night with Angeline, too drunk to roll in bed. Me watch was new and me money too. In the morning with them she had fled. And as I walked the streets about, the whores they did call. Ah, there goes Jack Sprat, the poor sailor lad. He must go to sea once more. Once more, boys, once more, go to sea once more. Ah, there goes Jack Sprat, the poor sailor lad, to go to sea once more. And as I walked the streets about, I met with a rapper brown. I asked for more to take me on, and he looked at me with a frown. He says, last time you was paid off, and with me you could not score. But I'll give you a chance, and I'll take your advance, and I'll send you to sea once more. Once more, boys, once more, send you to sea once more. I'll take your advice and I'll take your advance, and I'll send you to sea once more. He shipped me on board of a whaling ship bound for the Arctic Sea, where the cold wind blows and the wind and the snow, in Jamaica rum it would freeze. But worse to bear, I know whether give or I'd spent all me money on shore. 'Twas then that I wished that I was dead and could go to sea no more. No more, boys, no more, go to sea no more. 'Twas then that I wished that I was dead and could go to sea no more. So come ye bold seafaring men who listen to me song. When you come off of them long lonely trips, I'll bid you do no wrong. Take my advice, drink no strong drink, don't be sleeping with them whores. Get married instead and spend all night in bed and go to sea no more. No more, boys, no more, go to sea no more. Get married instead and spend all night in bed and go to sea no more.
Okay, so here's an old favourite that everybody knows. I think Mary and Aidan are going to start this one off. It's called A Dirty Old Town. I met my love by the gasworks wall. Dreamed a dream by the old canal, and I kissed my girl by the factory wall. A dirty old town, dirty old town. I heard a siren from the doors. I saw a train set the night on fire, and I smelled the spring on the smoky wind. A dirty old town, dirty old town. I'm gonna make me a good sharp pal, shining steel, tempered in the fire. I'll chop you down like an old dead tree. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I met my love by the gasworks wall. I dreamed a dream by the old canal, and I kissed my girl by the factory wall. A dirty old town, dirty old town. Dirty old town, dirty old town.
That was my special bit.
I was just going to say, what was that big high note you played?
Now,
Did you say you had a joke or something for us?
no, I haven't got a joke.
Yeah.
I have got a poem if you want one.
Is it a quick one?
Yeah.
She's
Right,
good at quick ones.
As you, excuse me. Right, this one, Friday night. While cycling home last Friday night, a moth flew up me nose. It fluttered round me nostrils and made me curl me toes. I fell down off me cycle and gave a mighty sneeze, and bits of fluff and moth wings went floating in the breeze. It was really a spectacle, with me lying there, nettles in me knickers and cow's muck in me hair. So if you're cycling late at night, when moths do fly about, just shove a clothes peg on your nose and keep the beggars out.
Very good, Mary.
Thank you.
So this next song, I'm sure you might have heard me and Mary do this before. It was written by an Irishman. Was he Irish or did he come from? Where did he come from, really?
Jimmy Lee came from Ireland, I think.
Oh, he just was.
He spent a lot of time in Ireland, then he got thrown out, I think.
Another seafaring
And then he
song.
lived in West Sussex.
Okay, so this is called the Granuaile. I was drinking in the Twangman, the Bardown boys by the old Birkin. The banjo man played Peggy Gordon the night before we put to sea. In the darkened dockyard, someone called me. Swear I heard the banshees wail, young and bold. My life before me, I stepped aboard the Granuaile. We were heading for the Tuscarora, where the devil stirs the sea. My tiny boat in open water, could it be? Oh God of me, Granuaile, take me back to the living, safe and sound by the old Birkie. Let me drink my porter in the Twangman, Peggy Gordon and the banjo man. The Black Rock Lighthouse on the granite border, it stands alone against the sea. Davy Jones came and tapped my shoulder. The beat of God of me. Hang him tight, boys, I'm on the tiller. I know you're frozen to the bone, but jump, my boys, next time she rises, the Granuaile will take you home. Granuaile, take me back to the living, safe and sound by the old Birkie. Let me drink my porter in the Twangman, Peggy Gordon and the banjo man. Coming out to Wicklow Harbour in a cutter all on my own. No stars that night, no lights to guide me. I pray to God, please get me home. Soft and frightened, oh I pressed onward into the night, into the gale. On a lost horizon, my prayers were answered. I saw the lights of Granuaile. Granuaile, take me back to the living, safe and sound by the old Birkie. Let me drink my porter in the Twangman, Peggy Gordon and the banjo man. Granuaile, take me back to the living, safe and sound by the old Birkie. Let me drink my porter in the Twangman, Peggy Gordon and banjo man. Yeah. Anything to say, Aidan? You're very quiet at the back.
I'm always quiet.
You know what they say, the quiet ones are the
Yeah,
worst.
till he gets a banjo in his hand, then he's probably the loudest person. I've had him in my ear quite a few times. Definitely.
Okay, so here's another kind of sea shanty one, an Irish from Liam Clancy. It's called Home from the Sea. You might have heard this by
Fisherman's Friends.
no, the other ones as well. That young group. It's funny how they get all the old people back on stage, isn't it?
Yes, Alex.
I think it was called Celtic something. Was it Celtic something?
Anyway.
Anyway, swiftly moving on.
Fisherman's Friends it is. On a cold winter's night, with a storm at its height, a lifeboat answered the call. They pitched and they tossed till we thought they were lost as we watched from the harbour wall.
Though the night was pitch black, there was no turning back, for someone was waiting out there. And each volunteer had to live with his fear as they joined in the silent prayer.
Carry us home, home, home from the sea. Angels of mercy, answer our plea. And carry them home, home, home from the sea. Carry them safely home from the sea. As they battled their way past the mouth of the bay, it was blowing like never before. As they gallantly fought, every one of them thought of loved ones back on the shore.
Then a flicker of light, and they knew they were right. There she was on the crest of a wave. She's an old fishing boat, and she's barely afloat. Praise God, there are souls we can save.
Home from the sea, angels of mercy, answer our plea. And carry them home, home, home from the sea. Carry them safely home from the sea. And back in the town, in a street that's run down to the sea and the harbour wall, they had gathered in pairs at the foot of the stairs to wait for the radio call.
And just before dawn, when all hope was done, came a crash and a faraway sound. 'Twas the coxswain, he roared, "All survivors on board! Thank God, and we're homeward bound."
And carry them home, home, home from the sea. Angels of mercy, answer our plea. And carry us home, home, home from the sea. Carry us safely home from the sea. Home, home, home from the sea. Angels of mercy, answer our plea. And carry them home, home, home from the sea. Carry them safely home from the sea. Carry them safely home from the sea. Right, so I'm going to pass you on to Aidan now.
This is Aidan.
Yeah.
Hello. I've got to do some manoeuvring first, though. That's,
Oh,
yes.
Some manoeuvring first.
have you got a joke then, Alex?
I don't, but I think I can make
Trevor?
one up. As a,
Well, I don't want to do a joke, but I mean, in the day, all of the Irish folk obviously left because of famines and depressions, and they went all over the world, and a lot of all these the sailing songs is about the Irish people going away and the troubles that they've had, and there's Flight of Earls when they go off to America, but some of them came over to the UK, to England, and they helped build a lot of stuff. And this is one song from a a lady who is left at home with her son and is telling him all about her dad, his dad.
Well done, Trev. That's saved me saying anything.
Yeah. Well, Aidan's, doing a lot of change.
So this is a bit rare because I don't often do any singing, but you'll find out why in a minute. Okay, so this is England's Motorways, written by Ewan McCall. So not an Irish song, written by a Scotsman living in England. But anyway, that's.
Ready?
Undress yourself, get into bed, and a tale I'll tell to you. It's all about your daddy, he's a man you seldom see, for he's had to roam away from home, away from you and me. Remember, lad, he's still your dad, though he's working far away, in the cold and heat, all the hours of the week, on England's motorway. When you fall and hurt yourself and get a feeling bad, it isn't any use to go running for your dad, for the only time since you were born that he had to spend with you. He was out of a job, he hadn't a bob, he was signing on the brew. Remember, lad, he's still your dad, though he's working far away, in the cold and heat, all the hours of the week, on England's motorway. Sure, we'd like your daddy here, sure it would be fine to have him working near our home, to see him all the time. But beggars can't be choosers, son, and we have to bear our load, for we need the money your daddy earns, working on the road. Remember, lad, he's still your dad, though he's working far away, in the cold and heat, all the hours of the week, on England's motorway. Remember, lad, he's still your dad, though he's working far away, in the cold and heat, all the hours of the week, on England's motorway. In the cold and heat, all the hours of the week, on England's motorway. Thank you.
It was the wrong ending, but it fitted. Okay, so here's an old favourite that you all know. And
Hang on. Just slow down. We've got to change instruments.
I've got to change instruments, do capos, all sorts of things.
I like it when she tells me off. Yeah, you could laugh. All right, Aidan?
Yeah.
I'll keep leaving them behind. Okay, so this is called the Fields of Athenry.
And it's especially good. And it's especially for the roses.
Oh, yeah, they did this. Yeah, you did this lovely, by the way. I remember. Right. By the lonely prison wall, I had a young girl calling. Michael, they have taken you away. For you stole Trevelyan's corn, so the young might see the moon. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Long lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the way. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By the lonely prison wall, I had a young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebelled, they cut me down. You must raise our child with dignity. Long lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the way. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By the lonely harbour wall, she watched the last star falling. As the prison ship sailed out against the sky, for she lived in hope and pray for her love and Botany Bay. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Long lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the way. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Long lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our so lonely round the fields of Babylon. I'm sure some of you will remember that one.
Are we cutting?
Yeah. Have we got another slow one then? Yeah. Have we?
Starry Night.
Yeah. Okay. Starry Night. Okay. Starry Night.
Yeah.
You all right with that, Aidan?
I will be in a minute.
It's just got to change over.
Got to change this, change that.
All these problems.
You
Look,
just
we've
sit
been
there,
doing band practice for the last couple of months to get ready for you all, and it's quite interesting because they all come to my house for a band practice. Now most men,
And food.
And food,
And
yeah,
food.
definitely food.
yeah, and most men when they come to your house they leave things behind, and these have no. And Aidan just leaves his what are they called?
Yeah, plectrums, yeah.
Plectrums behind.
And he leaves the toilet seat up.
Yes.
Okay, so here's a little song called One Starry Night by Mickey Spillane. It's about a gypsy caravan. He falls in love with a girl and she buggers off and he tries to find her. End of. Lovely little tune though. If you know it, join in. One starry night, as I lay sleeping. One starry night, as I lay in bed, I dreamed I heard wagon wheels a-creaking. When I awoke, my own love had fled. I'll search the highways, likewise the byways. I'll search the quarries, the camping places too. I will inquire all of our people. Have they tied or tidings or signs of you? For it's many the mile with you I've traveled. It's many the hour with you I spent. I dreamed you well, my love forever. But now I find love, you will only know. and sober, a constant rover from town to town. When I am dead and my sorrows end, Molly Bone story, come and lay me down, for it's made a mile with you I've traveled. It's many the hour with you I've spent. I dreamed you well, my love forever. And now I found you were only left. We're all right for time yet. Okay, let's do. You ready?
Yeah.
I'll let Mary introduce this one.
Right, so Aidan mostly and I are going to do Danny Boy.
What do you mean mostly?
Oh, mostly.
And the last time I played this down here was when Jeff was here, and I played it when he sang it. So, Jeff, this is for you, and now we're going to have Aidan helping me.
This is instrumental, by the way.
Yes.
Okay, so we are going to liven it up a little bit. We're going to
Let's get the party started.
right,
Come
okay.
on, Al. Let's get the party started.
Okay, right. Well, just give me a sec.
What you got to do, you got to think that you're now in an Irish pub, and you're well into a few drinks, and this load of idiots come into your pub and start making noise. Well, here we are.
Okay, me lad.
Ready?
Yep. Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They took my head, they stole my comb, but that's alright when I get home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is better loved by sea. She is a golden queen, tell me who is she? Albert Mooney says he loves her, all the boys are fighting for. Knock on the door, ring on the bell, will she come, I can tell. And she comes as white as snow, rings on the fingers and bells and toes. Oh, Jenny Bobby said she's tired, she doesn't make the fella with the rolling down. I tell me now when I get home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull my hair and stole my comb, but that's alright till I get home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast. She is golden, what do you mean? Please don't tell me who is she. What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? Well, I in the morning. Way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises, till I in the morning. Bum for the rusty razor, shave his bum for the rusty razor, shave his bum for the rusty razor, and I in the morning.
Way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises, early in the morning.
I tell me, Ma, when I get home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull my hair and stole my comb, but that's alright till I get home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast. She is golden, 1, 2, 3, please will you tell me who is she? She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast. She is golden, 1, 2, 3, please will you tell me who is she? Now, tell me the truth, Aidan. Did you speed that up?
No.
You,
We were
I thought, oh, here we go.
we were supposed to speed up at the end. Anyway,
I decided to go fast.
You know what they say, the faster the better. Is that a phone ring? Oh, no, it's not. I'm going to say, if that's a phone ring, I want that. Okay, so we're going to jump into another one now. This is called Galway Girl. Don't you dare speed me up.
We'll try.
Okay, take it away. Well, I took a stroll on the old long walk of a day, I met a little girl and we stopped to talk up a fine soft day, And I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. And I knew right then I'd be taking her well round the Saltville pub with the Galway Girl. We were halfway there when the rain came down of the day, She asked me up to her flat downtown on a fine soft day, And I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. So I took her hand and I gave her a twirl, and I lost my heart to a Galway girl. Oh, when I woke up, I was all alone. with a broken heart and a ticket home. And I ask you now, tell me what would you do
If her hair was black and her eyes were blue.
I've travelled around,
Been all over this world, but I ain't seen nothing like a Galway girl.
that was a fast one and all. It didn't worry me, but was it fast for you, mate? You kept up with it well.
I kept up with it well, thank you.
Do you know an American wrote that?
An American wrote it?
Yeah.
Steve Innes. Yeah. Did you know that he didn't use a capo? Okay, here's one you might know from the Dubliners. 1992. How are we doing for time? Okay.
Yeah.
It's called Eileen Og.
Yeah.
Okay, straight in, guys.
Yeah,
You ready, Aidan? Yeah.
I am ready.
we'll go at your speed now.
Thank you.
Eileen Og, that's the Donna's name, is through the barony, her features they were famous. If we loved her then, who was there to blame us? For wasn't she the pride of Petrol? But her beauty made us all so shy, not a man could look her in the eye. Boys, oh boys, sure that's the reason why we're
Mourning for the pride of Petrol.
Eileen Og, me heart is growing grey,
Ever since the day you wandered far away.
Eileen Og, there's good
Fish in the sea, but there's none of them like the pride of Petrol.
Friday at the fair of Ballintubber, I met McGrath the cattle jobber. I'd like to set me mark upon the robber, for he stole away the pride of Petrol. He never seemed to see the girl at all, even when she ogled him from underneath the shawl. Looking big and masterful when she was looking small, most provoking for the pride of Petrol. Eileen Og, me heart is going grey,
Ever since the day you wandered far away.
Eileen Og,
There's good fish in the sea, but there's none of them like the pride of Petrol.
Right, I think we've got enough time to do Black Velvet Band.
Yeah.
He thought he was going to get out of this, but
I did. I thought I would get.
I think the time's worked out quite well here. So we're going to hear the.
We'll find it first. It's about water.
This will be the last one for now. Sorry, what was that?
Just getting ready. Right.
Ready?
No.
Ready,
a neat little town they call Belfast, apprentice to trade I was bound, and many's the hour of sweet happiness I spent in that neat little town, till sad misfortune came over me, which caused me to stray from the land, far away from me friends and relations, betrayed by the Black Velvet Band.
Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair it hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. As I was walking down Broadway, meaning not long for to stay, when who should I meet but this pretty fair maid, traipsing along the highway. She was both fair and handsome, her neck it was just like a swan, with her hair flung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Her eyes they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. I took a stroll with this pretty fair maid, and a gentleman passing us by. I knew she meant the doing of him by the look in her roguish black eye. A gold watch she took from his pocket and placed it right into me hand. And the very first thing that I thought was bad luck to the Black Velvet Band. Her eyes they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. Now before a judge and a jury, next morning I had to appear. Oh, the judge he said to me, young man, your case it is proven clear. We'll give you 7 years penal servitude to be spent far away from the land, far away from your friends and relations, betrayed by the Black Velvet Band. Her eyes they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. So come all ye jolly young fellas, a warning take by me, for when you are out on the town, me lads, beware of them pretty colleens, for they'll feed you with strong drink, Oh yeah!
until you're unable to stand. And the very next thing that you know, me lads, you've landed in Van Diemen's Land. Her eyes they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. Everybody! Her eyes they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band.
Wow, I think we all enjoyed that. It was really good. If we could just have another show of appreciation for these wonderful musicians who travelled halfway across Sussex to get here. Thank you ever so much, thank you.
Okay, let's take the roof off of this place with this song. I know you all know it. It's called The Wild Rover. You ready? I've been a wild rover for many a year, and I spent all me money on whiskey and beer. But now I'm returning with gold in great store, and I never will pay the wild rover no more. And it's no day never, no day never no more will I play the wild rover, no never no more. that I used frequent, and I told the landlady me money was spent. I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. Such customers as I can get any day, and it's no day, never, no day, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Louder! Then out of my pockets I pulled sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened up with delight. She said we have whiskies and wines of the best, but I told you before it was only in jest, and it's no day, never, no day, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. And it's no day, never, no day, never, no more will I play the wild rover. Oh, never, no more. I'll go to my parents, confess what I've done, and I'll ask them to pardon the prodigal son. And if they forgive me as often before, then I swear I won't play the wild rover no more. And it's no day, never, no day, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. One more time. It's no day, never, no day, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Thank you for having us, and thank you. We had a great time.